This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, Manish, am I audible?
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay. So, in the last session, we have seen cost element accounting. So, in that cost element, we have seen how to create elements and how to view the cost elements. And we have also seen how to display the created cost elements. But whatever the cost elements we have discussed in step number 1, 2, 3, all those are primary cost elements only. Secondary cost, with respect to secondary cost elements, we will discuss in future topics such as cost center assessment and internal audits. Those are separate topics in controlling module. So when we take up the topic, I'll explain what is secondary cost element and what is the importance and why secondary cost elements are required in the SAP controlling module. But prior to that, so now we have to move on with the next topic, that cost center accounting. So what is cost center and why is cost center? Before we explain that, first let us look into step number 1. After completing step number 1, let us try to understand what is cost center exactly. Okay. So now, step number 1. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah. Step number 1. Create cost center standard hierarchy using KSH2. Using cost hierarchy using KSH2. Create a center standard hierarchy using KSH2. What exactly is cost center standard hierarchy? Basically, so before that, just in the description, create public change cost center standard hierarchy using KSH2. So prior to that, if you have remembered well, while setting up the basic settings in controlling area, when we were creating controlling area, we have mentioned stdhr underscore something we have mentioned in our controlling
Yes.
area mmi1. Yeah, just like to show you that before we go ahead with the what exactly cost center standard hierarchy. It's taking time. Okay. Yeah. So if we go and see the our controlling area, see here we have given stdhr underscore mmca, right?
Yes.
Visible? Yeah. So what is this cost center standard hierarchy? I mentioned at the point when we were giving this code, I mentioned that later on I'll explain about this. What is cost center? What is standard hierarchy? What is cost center standard hierarchy? So what exactly cost center standard hierarchy? Critical points before we complete this step. Okay. So cost center standard hierarchy will divide the entire organization into various departments and sub-departments for the purpose of controlling the cost. Cost center standard hierarchy. Cost center standard hierarchy is an hierarchy which will which will which will divide the entire organization into various departments and sub-departments for the purpose of controlling the cost. See, if you observe an organization carefully, it will be divided into different departments like finance department, sales department, marketing department, HR department, technical department, functional department, taxation department, production department, service procurement department, department, right? So basically very big organizations, especially manufacturing organizations, they be divided into different segments. They will be divided into different parts, different divisions, and each division again will be divided into subdivisions. You must be knowing this point, right?
Yeah.
So why organizations will be divided into different parts, different divisions, different departments? So the purpose of dividing organization into different departments, that means a very big organization is getting bifurcated as individual small portions, individual small departments, so that when you divide your organization into different departments, controlling will become very easy. Controlling will become very easy. When controlling will become very easy, you can reduce the cost like anything. So unless you have the control over the activities of the organizations, it is not possible for us to reduce the cost, correct?
Yes.
So to have control and in order to reduce the cost, organization must be divided into small portions like departments and sub departments. Like what I mentioned in my discussion, like if you take a manufacturing organization, it will be divided into production departments and service departments and semi-service departments. Again in production department, production one department, two department, three department. In production one, again that will be divided into machine one, machine group department, assembling department. So like to the extent possible, to the down extent possible, organization must be divided into various departments and sub departments, and that division of departments and sub departments in SAP controlling module will be dealt with a tool called cost center standard hierarchy. So that is the reason why I mentioned that cost center standard hierarchy is an hierarchy which will divide the entire organization into various departments and sub departments for the purpose of controlling the cost. Point is clear?
Yes.
Right. So further points. By dividing the organization into various departments and sub departments, it becomes possible for the management to get the reports related to the cost oblique expense at department and sub-department levels. Department and sub-department levels, which in turn will facilitate the management to have the at department level, sub department level. department level. Suppose if your organization has been divided into finance and marketing, sales, okay, procurement, planning department. So once you have divided into various departments, controlling will become very easy and becomes possible for the managers or for the higher level managers or middle level managers to keep the supervision very effectively. So once supervision is very effective, then they will be able to have control over the activities within the department. And not only that, if we have divided our organization into various departments, it becomes possible to have a comparative analysis between the two departments or three departments. Suppose department 1 is performing well, department 2 is not performing. So if we can compare department 1 with department 2 or department 2 with department 1, we can do comparative analysis and we will come to know what went wrong in department 1 and what went good in department 1. Correct?
Yes.
So to have such kind of analysis, to have such kind of study, cost center hierarchy must and should be established within the system across the organization. Okay, so here the point to be remembered very much is, what is cost center standard hierarchy? Cost center standard hierarchy is an hierarchy which will divide the entire organization into various departments or sub departments. You can use the word department or sub department, or you can use the word divisions or sections. Okay, so terminology we don't need to bother. Some organizations are using divisions, some organizations are using sections, wings, departments. Different terminology they are using, but all are same only. Okay, but the purpose of defining, setting up standard hierarchy is to have the control, effective control over the various levels of the organization. At to have effective control at different levels of the organization, standard hierarchy must and should be set in the organization. Hope I'm clear with my explanation.
Yes.
Right, now let's see how to create standard hierarchy. Okay, so please take down the path. SAP Easy Access, SAP Easy Access, SAP Easy Access, accounting, accounting, controlling, controlling, then cost center accounting, cost center accounting, master data, master data, master data, then can you guess the next path after master data?
Cost center.
Is it cost center or standard hierarchy?
Standard hierarchy.
You can go in both the ways. You can go with standard hierarchy or you can go with cost center group. Okay, but to simplify ourselves, let us not go with standard hierarchy, let us go with cost center group. Okay, so after
Okay.
master data, cost center group, cost center group, then double click on KSH to change, double click on KSH to change, double click on KSH to change. See, in the description of this step, if you have observed, I have not only mentioned create, I have also mentioned
Change.
change, create oblique change. So why I have used the term change in the step description means, actually whatever we are doing in step number 1, we are not creating standard hierarchy newly. Already we have created standard hierarchy. Now to the created standard hierarchy, we are doing some changes. When we have created standard hierarchy while setting up the controlling area, see here, SPDHR underscore MMCA, naming has already been done. Point is clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the reason I'm going in a change mode. So double click on KSH2 change. Write down very carefully, Manisha. So double click on that. It will take time because we are doing it for the first time. Right. So see here, stdhr underscore mmca already selected by the system. Observed?
Yes.
Right. So press enter. Press enter. Press enter. Right. Now see here. You can see a line, a tab with yellow color visible.
Yes. Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Just I am mentioning here as cost center standard hierarchy. Cost center standard hierarchy. I haven't explained till now what is cost center. Just explaining hierarchy. I'll explain later. Slowly I'll explain what is cost center. So the description, cost center standard hierarchy. Right. Next. Here. Keep the cursor on the description. Write down as it is whatever I am telling. Keep the cursor on cost center standard hierarchy. Okay. Click on lower tab. Click on lower level tab. Visible?
Yeah.
So click on this lower level tab. See one term, lower level, one node has been attached. So just I am naming it as PRODUCTION. PRODUCTION. And I would like to give the description as production departments group. Production departments group. Or you can say simply production division or production department, whatever you want you can give. Just I'm giving production department. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Clear so far?
Yes.
Okay. Now keep the cursor on production department description. Keep the cursor on production department description. Observe carefully. My cursor is blinking on the description, right?
Yeah.
So that means what? I kept my cursor on that description. So I'm also stating you to know as it is. So keep the cursor on production department description. Click on same level. Click on same level. Same level. See, one more has been added. Observed?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm naming it as service. Service departments. Else what we do is instead of using departments, let us use wing. Instead of department, use wing or group or section. Production wing and something. service wing. Keep the cursor on the description service wing. Keep the cursor on the description service wing and click on same level. Click on same level. One more node has been added. I'm naming it as semi-service. Semi-service. So semi-service wing. Semi-service wing. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to set up cost center standard hierarchy, which will divide my entire organization into various departments or wings and sub departments. So my assumption is I'm assuming a manufacturing organization. In my manufacturing organization, in my company, I'm dividing my entire company, entire business organization into three wings: production wing, service wing, semi-service wing. So this production wing will take care of all manufacturing activities. Service wing will take care of all service related activities. Semi-service wing will take care of both production as well as service activities. Understood?
Yes.
All right. Now, continuation. Keep the cursor on production wing, on the description production wing. Keep the cursor on the description production wing. Click on lower level. Click on lower level. Click on lower level. Name it as PRODN East, like this. Production wing East. Production wing East. Then that means initially I have divided into three wings: production wing, service wing, and semi-service wing. Again in production wing, I'm dividing further. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. So keep the cursor on production wing East. Keep the cursor on production wing East. Keep the cursor on production wing East. Click on same level, not lower level, same level. And I'm naming it as PRODN West. So production wing West. Production wing West. Production wing West. Right. So write down carefully. Keep the cursor on description production wing West. Keep the cursor on the description production wing West. Click on same level. Click on same level. And I'm naming it as PRODN SOUT. Production wing South. Production wing South. Production wing South. Now keep the cursor on the description production wing South. Keep the cursor on production wing South. Click on same level. Same level. Same level. And I'm naming it as PROD NRT North. So production wing north, production wing north, production wing north. Write down carefully. Keep the cursor on the description production wing east. Keep the cursor on the description production wing east. Click on lower level. Click on lower level. Click on lower level tab. So I am naming it as MACHINE, machine department. Hope you are understanding the concept, Zoe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have given description as machine department. Write down continuously. Key cursor on the description machine department. Keep the cursor on the description machine department and on same level. Click on same level. I'm naming it as assembling department. Assembly department. Okay.
Yes.
Click on save. Save. Get the message. Changes have been saved. The changes have been saved. You can see the message on the bottom left side.
Yes.
Right. So continuation in your notes. Maintain machine and assembly departments. Write down as it is, whatever I am telling. Maintain machine and assembly departments in other production wings as well. Maintain machine and assembly departments in other production departments as well. Taken the point?
Yes.
Okay, now I am doing simply I am trying to create. So what I have to do, I'm maintaining now in west production wing. So keep cursor on production on the description of production wing west. Click on lower level. Machine 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 department. Keep the cursor on machine department description. Click on same level. Oh, simply system is saying group machine already exists in the hierarchy structure. Simply you do one thing. I add it as machine W. Okay.
Yeah.
Same code it is not taking because system no. So machine W. Similarly, so machine department. Click on same assembly W. So assembly department. Similarly for south also I'm doing. Keep cursor on the description of production wing south and click on lower level. MACHINE S. So machine department. And again same level assembly Yes, assembly department, nothing but which will do assemble activity. Okay, again for north also I would like to do that. So keep the cursor on production wing north, click on lower level. Are you observing sometimes I'm clicking lower level, sometimes I'm clicking on same level?
Yes.
Okay, you understood, no, click lower level when to click same level.
Yeah, understood.
So lower level, MACHINE, machine department. So same, now same level, assembly, sorry. Oh, okay, assembly department. By mistake it has been pressed enter. Okay, department. So click on save. Right. So if you observe carefully, what I have done is initially I have divided my organization into three wings: production, service, and semi-service. Again, production, I have divided this production wing into east, west, north, south. Again, in east, I have maintaining machine and assembly department. Understood?
Yes.
But who will give this requirement? Who has to mention my hierarchy must be like this? It depends on what? What will be the base to design cost center standard hierarchy? Does it depends on the reporting requirement by the management?
Yes, it should.
Okay. Yeah. So how we want to extract the reports? At what level we want to extract the reports, and that extracted report contains should speak about what? So that will be requirement, and basing on that, we have to define the standard hierarchy. Point is clear?
Yes.
Right. Suppose I want to have a cost report, expenses report related to east production wing. Directly I will use this production east. If I want to report, I use production west. If I want south report, production south. North report, production north. Within east, I don't want assembly related information. I want a report which will speak about only machine related information I want. In that case, I will use machine group as the reference. Getting my
Yeah.
okay. So like this, we will maintain the cost center standard hierarchy. Likewise, servicing also you can have divisions and subdivisions. In service also you can have divisions and subdivisions. Okay. So but for time being, about production. So by clicking on this, we will come to know like this. You can see. If you click on this plus indicator, it will be added. You click on unseen, it will be like this. Okay. So this
Yes.
is what is cost center standard hierarchy. The next step number 2, display cost center standard hierarchy. Display cost center standard hierarchy using KSH3. Using KSH3. Step number 2. It is not 3, 2. Display cost center standard hierarchy using KSH3. So within the brackets, path is same as step number. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, so that means whatever the path we have used for step number 1, the path we can use for step number 3 as. So just I'll show you. See, accounting, SAP Easy Access, accounting, then controlling, then master data, cost center group. Instead of KSH2, we should go for KSH3. So double click on KSH3 display. Double click on KSH3 display. Double click on that. Give the cost center group STDH underscore MMCA. Give the cost center group STDHR underscore MMCA. Enter. Press enter. You can see visible.
Yes.
Right. So this is how you can. So display is very easy. No need to understand concept here. Okay. Next step, important step, very important step. Step T. Before we go ahead with step number 3, just look at the cost center standard hierarchy. See, I have divided the entire organization to production, service and semi-service, correct?
Yes.
Again, I have divided my production wing into production east, west, south, north. Again, I have divided production east wing into machine group or machine department, assembly department. See, this is a wing, this is also a wing, this is also a wing, or this is a department, this is a department, and this is also a department. But if you observe carefully, where actual activities will take place, where actual work be taking place, where actual work will happen, whether it is at production wing level or production east wing level or machine level or assembly level, physical work will be done, manufacturing activity or assembling activity will be done at production level or production east level or machine level or assembly level.
Machine and assembly level.
Correct. That means actual activities will take place at assembly level and machine level in our organization. Okay. Machine related activities with respect to east division will be taken place at this point, at this level, at this stage. Point is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so what next step? Now let us go to the next step. Step number 3. Create cost center using KS0, KS01. I won't explain what is cost center right now. After showing creation of cost center, I'll explain what is cost center. Okay.
Okay.
Create cost center using KS01. Under production, under production east, under machine group of production east, create cost center using KS01 under machine group of production east. Keep this in brackets from the under. Okay, please take down the path. Take the path. SAP Easy Access, SAP Easy Access, accounting, controlling. Then what will be the path?
Cost center accounting.
Next, correct. Cost center accounting.
Master
Then
data.
master data. Then next, cost center. Next, individual processing. Next, double click on KS01 create. KS01 create. So double click on it. KS01 create. So double click on KS. Write down carefully. I said double click, no single click. So double click on KS01 create. Right. Cost center. Every cost center will be identified by assigning an alphanumerical code. Okay. So just I am giving MACH East, East 1. You can give your own code, need not be MACH 1. Okay. Just if you look at this step description, it is under East only, no? Okay. So MACH machine. Let me give PREA1. Machine under production under East 1. So valid from, give the first day of the financial year 01/04/2019. Valid from 01/04/2019. To the valid date, press enter. Hope you're following.
Yes.
Okay. Press enter. It will take some time as we are doing it for the first time. Right. Name, nothing but description of the cost center. So just I'm giving main 1 description. Machine 1 means it does not indicate machine, rather it will speak about activity. Okay. Machine 1 production cost center. Production East cost center. Production East cost center. Then person responsible. For every cost center, there is a person responsible. In real time, the person who is responsible for the cost center, that person name shall be given. So in our case, just I'm giving your name. Masha. Next, department. So in which department we are trying to give production only, right?
Yes.
This cost center is related to production. So simply give production. Yeah. See, with this department, looking at the information given data given in the department field, we will understand, user will understand that this center belongs to production activities or service activities or semi-service activities. So user will understand what type of activities or type of operations will be carried out by this particular cost center. So that I understood looking at the departmental information. Clear?
Yes.
Right. Next, cost center category. This is something very important. Cost center category. So click on drop down button. There are various cost center categories provided by SAP. So click on the drop down button. See, you can see various categories like production cost, service cost and sales, administration, management, research and development, services, different types of cost center categories. Okay, so give production, that is one cost center category, one cost center category. By giving one here, system will understand that this particular cost center MACHPR 1 with respect to is related to production activities. System will understand what type of activities will be carried out by this cost center looking at the cost center category. So cost center category will instruct the system to understand this particular cost center is to which category, it will perform which activities, it will carry out what type of activities will be understood by the system looking at the cost center category assigned in the cost center. Understood?
Yes.
Right. Next, hierarchy area. Hierarchy area means, see, we are trying to create a cost center. We are trying to create a cost center. The cost center should be related to which hierarchy? Whether it is related to production or service or semi-service. If it's related to production, that under production, whether it is related to east or west or south or north. If it is related to east, again, does it belongs to machine related or assembly related? That is what we need to mention. Okay. So I am trying to create under machine department. So click on this drop down for hierarchy area. Click on this drop down button. Machine east, right?
Yes.
Machine department east. This one, no? Okay. So select machine east. Select machine east. Click on this drop down button. It will play. Where from system has displayed these all these notes, all this information, where from has picked up?
Cost center standard hierarchy which will.
Hierarchy.
Yeah.
Correct. So this is the standard hierarchy we have maintained. From this screen, it has picked up all those things. Okay. So from this relevant head shall be taken. So I'm taking machine E. Okay. Then currency, give INR, currency INR, currency INR. Click on save. Click on save. Ignore the warning message. You can see the warning message, a message with an yellow color, yellow icon. Profit center accounting active, but no profit center specified. So ignore the warning message, press enter, and get the message. Cost center has been created. Get the message, cost center has been created. You can see the message in the bottom left side. See, Manisha, in which head we have maintained? In production, in east, in production, under production in east, under east in machine group, right?
Yeah.
But there is no cost center that is appearing under this. It should appear under this, no?
Yeah.
Why it is not appearing though we have created under that? The reason is the screen has not yet been refreshed, no, after creating cost
Yeah.
center. So
Yes.
I'll go back. I double click here. Now I'm expanding production east, machine, see here, machine production east cost center.
Yeah.
Visible? Okay. Now what is a cost center? See, likewise, this machine department will have multiple centers like machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4, like that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what is a cost center? What exactly do we mean by cost center? That means cost center, listen to my explanation very carefully. Cost center is the lowest level, lowest section, lowest wing, lowest department, lowest level within the standard hierarchy, which will not further bifurcated into sections and subsections. I repeat once again my explanation. What is a cost center is? Cost center is the lowest level within the standard hierarchy, lowest section, smallest region within the standard hierarchy, which further cannot be divided into furthermore small divisions and subdivisions. So always cost center represents what lowest level, lowest organizational unit within the hierarchy, which cannot be further bifurcated into divisions and subdivisions. So that is the end point. So point of production east is cost centers. You cannot further see production east has been bifurcated into machine and assembly. In machine, again, you have created a cost center called machine 1 production east cost center. If you look at this machine 1, it further cannot be bifurcated into departments and sub departments. That is the last point. Point is clear?
Yeah. But what will be the use of this? Like we have created it, but where and how will it be used?
I'll where and how it will be used? It's a very good question. See, as I was mentioning, we have created machine 1 production department under machine group. Likewise, we can have different cost centers under this particular machine east group. Okay,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
So what exactly is cost center basically? I have already mentioned some points with respect to cost center. Cost center is the lowest level or smallest unit within the standard hierarchy, which will not be further bifurcated into divisions and subdivisions or departments or sub-departments. This is one point which we have to keep in mind with the cost center. The next point, next conceptual point with respect to cost center is cost center is a smallest organizational unit or smallest wing within the standard hierarchy, and it will have predefined activities to perform. It will have predefined activities. So cost center is a department or a smaller unit within the hierarchy which is responsible for, which is responsible for performing some predefined activities. Not only that, it is also responsible for collecting the expenses incurred for carrying out those predefined activities. That means this production east cost center will have to perform some activities. It has to perform some production activities, and for carrying out those production activities, whatever the expenses incurred, those expenses must and should be captured by this particular cost center, so that whatever cost has been incurred during for the activities performed, that cost will be available at this cost center level. Understood the point?
Yeah.
Okay, so likewise, multiple cost centers, for every cost center predefined activities will be there. Each and every cost center is responsible for performing those predefined activities, and not only responsible for carrying out the activities, also responsible for capturing expenses incurred for performing those predefined activities. Point is here.
Yeah.
Hope your query is answered.
Yes.
Okay, now let us have the theoretical points. What is cost center? Okay, cost center is a smallest unit division oblique department, whatever you can say, oblique subdepartment within a particular wing or subwing of the standard hierarchy, which will not be public, not be further divided into divisions, oblique subdivisions. Next, each and every individual cost center is responsible for performing oblique carrying out predefined activities, oblique operations, that is production activities, production oblique manufacturing activities, and service activities. Each and every individual cost center is responsible for performing, carrying out predefined activities or operations, that is production, oblique manufacturing, and service activities. Next point. Every cost center is also responsible for capturing the expenses incurred for carrying out predefined activities. Predefined activities. I have a question here. So actual operations will be done at a department level or cost center level? Actual operations
Cost
will take
center.
at center level or department level?
Cost center level.
cost center. So therefore, activity or operations or works are getting happened at cost center level. Expenses will be incurred at a department level or wing level or cost center level.
Can you repeat it again?
See, works will be taken place, operations will take place, operations will be done, or activities will be done at cost center level, correct?
Yeah.
As and when we operate, as and when we do activities, expenses will be incurred.
Yeah.
So what are the expenses that are incurred by the organization? Those expenses must have been incurred for performing various activities or various operations, correct?
Yeah.
Operations are getting done, operations are happening, activities are happening at cost center level, correct?
Yeah.
Therefore, expenses will be incurred at cost center level or department level or various wings level. At what level
At
expenses
the
will be
cost
incurred?
center level itself.
So cost center level itself, expenses will be incurred because activities or
Are
operations
performed
will be
over
done
there.
in cost centers.
Yeah.
Understood the point?
Yeah.
Okay. Now do you understand the importance of cost center?
Yes.
Okay. Now my point is, suppose uh, you want to create a cost center which related to marketing activity. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to create a cost center for marketing activities, where you need to create that cost center, under production wing or service wing or semi service wing? Marketing
Or
department, does it do any production activity?
no. Services.
It, definitely it will come under services, because whatever the activities performed, whatever the actions taken care by the marketing department, they are purely in nature, they are not manufacturing in nature, production in nature, correct?
Yeah.
So therefore, marketing department, marketing related, if you want to create a cost center with respect to marketing activities, that should be created under service. Suppose sales department, you want to create a cost center with respect to sales activities, where do you create? Under production or semi service or service?
Service. Service or
Obviously
semi-service.
service.
Mm.
Yeah, semi service also you can do it, but ideally speaking it should be under service. See, you should create cost center under semi service wing if that cost center is taking care of both production as well as service activities.
Okay.
Understood? Right? So far we have seen what is cost center and how to create a cost center, correct? And remember,
Yes.
expenses will be incurred at cost center level. Therefore, whatever the expense incurred by a cost center, all those expenses must and should be captured by the cost center only. Is clear?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So next, step number 3. Step number 3, not step number 3. You can say, okay, step number 3. Step number 3, display cost center using KS03. Display cost center using KS03. And the path is,
Step number is 4.
sorry, 4. Okay, 4. Thank you. Step number 4. Path is same as step number 3. Step number 3. Okay. Step number 3, this is KS01, right?
Yes.
Now instead of KS01, we will go with KS03. Same accounting, controlling, cost center accounting, master data, cost center, individual processing. Double click on KS03 display. Give the cost center code MACHPREA1. MACHPREA1. Machine group, production department, East. Press enter. Press enter. This is how you can display the cost center. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Next. See, what I'm doing is in the notes, just I would like to say under cost center accounting, like this. Basic settings. So far, whatever we have discussed, let us name it as basic settings. Basic settings A. Under A, we have seen 4 steps. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. Next, cost center posting. Cost center posting, which is also called as or posting to cost center. Posting to cost center, which is also called as or recording expenses at cost center, or which is also called as capturing expenses at cost center. Right. So under this, the point cost center posting is of two types. Number one, manual cost center posting. Number 2, automatic cost center posting. Manual cost center posting, automatic cost center posting. This manual cost center, what is this automatic cost center posting? I'll explain. Okay, so first put the heading manual cost center posting. Manual cost center posting. Under this, step number 1. Step number 1. Step number 1. Okay, what is this step number 1? We will see in the next session. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So the next session will be on Monday.
Yep. Fine.
Yeah. So have a nice weekend.
You too.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.